thank you for joining me for this video. So I was just kind of inspired to talk about this randomly. I don't know, I think it's an idea I had for a while, and it's about women on women bullying or girl on girl bullying. I have a video on YouTube that's pretty popular where I talk about why I don't have any friends. I was best friends with these two girls and they turned on me, and it was really traumatizing because they were like my best friends. At least I thought they were, but they weren't apparently. They like turned on me, and I know it was middle school, and you know, people make bad choices in middle school, so it's not like I hold that against them now, and I don't really take it seriously anymore. But it did, you know, for my fragile brain and fragile psyche and heart, I guess, it did leave an impression on me, a negative impression, and kind of psychologically messed me up as far as being friends with girls and having female friends or friends in general. Gave me some really bad trust issues. And then I recently listened to Amy Poehler's autobiography on Audible. It's called Yes Please, and you know, she talked about her childhood and her time in school and stuff like that, and that very exact same thing happened to her. In the book she said it happens to everyone, or she said, you know, there comes a time in every girl's life where you go to school one day and up is down and down is up, and things just don't make sense and no one's your friend anymore. So I wish I would have had like an influence like Amy Poehler to tell me, you know, when I was younger, to tell me that that happens to everyone, or not everyone, but I mean, maybe it happens to everyone, like to every girl. You know, when you're in school, all your friends turn on you all of a sudden, and it's just something that you have to deal with. And so she said that she just, you know, kept her head down for that day, and then the next day or something, or next week or whatever, you know, they were friends again, and they like to believe that it never happened. Unfortunately, I took it a little bit too personally and took it too seriously, I guess, and it really kind of broke my heart when my friends turned on me and then got every other girl in school to hate me. So yeah, so that's what I'm talking about in this video, is just girl on girl bullying and how I think it's really bad, and I think it's great that some girls can handle it and don't take it seriously or aren't affected by it and can just brush it off. I think that's really mature and great and stuff like that, but I wasn't like that. You know, it really did hurt my feelings and made it hard for me to make female friends again after that. So all of high school, I didn't really have good female friends, and in college I didn't make any female friends, and my boyfriends would always be really disturbed that I didn't have female friends. They would be like, why don't you have girlfriends? Because I would have guy friends, and you know, obviously there would be a tension there. Like they'd be like, you know, why, like they wouldn't want me to like hang out with guys or to be talking to other guys and stuff like that. They would want me to just have girlfriends, and that just wasn't an option for me, because I don't know, I didn't have any girlfriends. I had trouble making girlfriends, and even to this day I automatically assume that whatever girl I'm talking to doesn't like me, which, you know, is just a hang up that I have. It's not like a really big deal. I usually get over it if it's kind of clear that she does like me. And ever since being on YouTube, I have, you know, made some online friends with a few girls, and you know, I feel like they do really like me, and it makes me feel really comfortable, and like I actually do have a friend even if it's online. But I just wish that, you know, people could tell girls when they're younger to be nice to each other and support each other, because, you know, even as late as, you know, in college, girls were not nice to me. They didn't talk to me. It seemed like I rubbed them the wrong way. I don't know what was wrong with me, but girls avoided me like the plague and would give me nasty looks and stuff like that. And I didn't make any girlfriends in college. So yeah, and a lot of people will attribute it to jealousy. You know, a lot of people will say that, you know, girls don't like me because they're jealous of me because I'm pretty, or blah 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 blah, and I don't know if I really, but I mean, maybe, I mean, I don't know. There's just something about me that other women don't like or something, I don't know. But then, you know, when I was in graduate school, I did make some female friends. So it might just be a maturity thing. Younger girls are mean to each other, but then once you're older, you're a little bit more mature and you are nice to other women. It's not just me, it's not just Amy Poehler. I see this all the time on Instagram, and you've probably noticed it too. These really pretty girls will post pictures of themselves, and then they'll get a lot of hate from other women saying that they're ugly, they're sluts, you know, they're whores, they're attention whores, or I don't know, just being really, really mean to particular girls. One I can think of in particular, her name's Acacia, and she's incredibly gorgeous and sweet and funny and cute and stuff like that, but she gets so many mean comments, it's disturbing. So much bullying from other girls. You know, it might be a jealousy thing because she's so pretty, but she also seems really nice and cool, and I don't know why she gets so much bullying. So it'll happen on Tumblr, it'll happen on Instagram, just girls bullying other girls, and so I think it's really disturbing, it's destructive, and you know, there are a lot of bad things in the world, so, and you know, things are kind of hard for women sometimes, so I just wish that even at a young age, even as teenagers, girls would be nice to each other and support each other. It's just really disturbing to me how girls can bully other girls in such a vicious, cruel manner. So anyways, I'm affiliated with 2 companies, and one of the main reasons that I decided to be affiliated with them was because of their support of other women. So one company is Julep, and I'm wearing their fingernail polish right now. They're a cosmetics company, and one of their main tenets is supporting women in their freedom and their goals and aspirations, and just as people. If you ever get anything from Julep, it'll have it on the package about them being in support of women and, you know, women's rights and women's charities and stuff like that. And by the way, I'll leave some links below to some of their products and some of their deals. They have really good deals on cosmetics and fingernail polish and makeup and stuff like that. I've also joined a website called Be Proud, and it is I'm reading from their website, it's a video-driven conversation platform built for women by women, and their mission is to cultivate honest conversations among women in a safe and non-judgmental environment. So it's about us being able to have these conversations with each other, or just, you know, in general. You know, guys are free to come on that site too, but it's just a way for us to express our opinions about things in a violence-free environment. They have technology that weeds out hateful and violent comments that could potentially disrupt your conversation. So it's a way for us to express our opinions and talk about things without being trolled or having trolls or just people being hateful, because, you know, I don't want to go on another topic, but there are some times where women will express their opinion, and especially if it's a topic on feminism, there will be some men who will leave some really violent, disgusting, crude comments, and so Be Proud is a website that will not allow that. So anyways, and hopefully this video will also be featured on Be Proud. A few of my other videos have been featured on Be Proud, so I will leave a link below, and you can go see that video there. And you can also sign up for it, and I would really appreciate it if you guys would sign up for it and like my video and comment on my video on there. So anyways, it's just something that I wanted to talk about, and please leave a comment below if you've had experience with this or your thoughts on this. So that is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please see the links below. I'll have a link to Be Proud and some links for Julep, and also my social networks, so if you want to follow me on any of my social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, that sort of thing. And also please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you would like to see more videos that I make. Please subscribe here so that you will get an update on your newsfeed if I upload a video. Or you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook if you don't have a YouTube account, because I will always post my videos on there as well. So anyways, I hope you guys have a really awesome day, and remember to be nice to each other. So yeah, I look forward to talking to you guys again in the next video. Alright, bye!